Yeah, I want to apologize. I usually get a video out at least almost every day. I've been the last few days over working for my buddy Dave. Now, when I say work, I guess that isn't really true because I go over and help him out. I'll labor for him. I operate his machinery. I take his crews out on jobs sometimes, but I never take no money for it. He always tries to pay me. I just always tell him, Dave, your money ain't no good with me. In a way, that kind of pisses him off, too. He just tries to give me that money so bad, and I just say, your money's no good with me. But, I got a zero turn out in the garage. He's never even used it yet since he got it. I've cut about 6 acres with it. And the belt's off. I got to put the belt on. It's been raining. But I don't work for nobody, really. I'm just helping him out. And if like I say, I use his equipment. He's got a big 80 by 40 shop, 2 lifts, 3 cranes. I go over there, do whatever I want. I got a key to the place. I go over there, work on anything I want. Sometimes I go over there and work on his stuff with him, my stuff. I just had my car over there doing the brakes and rotating the tires. All right, enough on that. Here, what we got today. The other day on my last video, we was looking at this butt plate for a Thompson machine gun, laying by this stalk. You see that stalk looks kind of nasty, but if you wet it, you can see the grain's pretty nice. Me and a buddy bought, I think it was 50 of these for $100, or else 100 of these for, no, it was 50 of these for $100, $2 a piece. I've got probably 8, 10 or more left. I sold a bunch on eBay. But it takes the exact same butt plate, which this is the second one I ordered the man sent me. I was out shooting it one time and I noticed the screw was loose. I turned that screw, broke it off right there. So I ordered one and never got it. Complained, the guy sent me this one. I think it was from the United Kingdom or somewhere. But then this one come in the mail about a year later. But these are made by Volunteer Enterprises. This one is. But you also see these say auto ordnance on them. Like I say, this is a Commando Mark45. And they also made these in the pistol version, like my Thompson 45 pistol I got. I don't know if I did any videos on it yet. The downfall on these, and this is one of them, these take the same mag as a Thompson, except this hole was just a little bit off. And if you'll see, that hole's oblong. Somebody filed that. I have a leather case with about 8 mags in it. Every one of them are Thompson mags. Don't say Thompson. Every one of them's a Thompson mag, but they got this hole filed out to work in this gun. Well, what happens if you get that hole too sloppy? The gun will jam on you. And if you push it all the way up in, hold underneath it with your hand while you're shooting it, it still jams. Because if it's clear up to hitting the top of this hole, it's up too far. And you can see they just fouled that a little bit too much. I've got 1 mag out of all my mags at work. The other ones are more or less just for show, I guess. I was going to buy a couple new mags off a gun broker and file my own holes and get it correct. But they got ridiculous in price. But this takes the same stock as a Thompson, the same forearm as the Thompson. Different grip there. Like I say, when I got the 1 mag that works in it, it shoots fine. All the other mags, you got to hold up a little, but not too high. You go too far, or maybe it's pulled down. You got to do. It's been years since I shot it. I've had this gun 35 years, but when they jam, they're no fun. I kept mixing up the mags. I should have marked it, but yeah, it just sits on the shelf now. Pretty much like a Thompson pressed sight compensator. I don't know if that's a cups compensator, but it's like it's just slid over the barrel and it isn't even open. It was one of them impulse buys. I walked into a gun shop and there it sat. Yeah, this is going to be video 198, I believe. I try to get a little better, but I never think of what I'm going to say before I turn the camera on. And it gets me in them spots like the other day when I started talking about that damn butt plate. I could not think of that name, Commando. Commando Mark45. I thought this was an auto ordnance, but it isn't. Like I say, it says Volunteer Enterprises Incorporated, which I think is an import name. But I've seen these say auto ordnance on them too. All right, like I said, I want to jump in here and make a video because I ain't had one in a couple of days. I think I'm coming down with a damn cold now. I left in a hurry, go there the other day, didn't put on my boots, and then I stepped in a damn puddle. I stepped on some plastic, had about 5 gallons of water underneath. I got my foot all wet. Spent the day cold with a wet foot. It's a nice looking piece. Kind of awkward feeling. All them Thompsons, if you ever held a Thompson up, they're not a comfortable feeling gun. I don't think they shaped them for any comfort. I got the parts ordered for this one. I just went ahead and ordered that new setup with the new O-rings and that. I talked to the owner of this gun. He said the same thing I did. Let's get her fixed and not worry about it. This is my turkey shoot gun here. This belonged to a buddy of mine that died a couple years ago. Back in the 90s, we was all making these. That's got the forcing cone cut out and a 640 choke put in the end. At 25, 35 yards, what them turkey shoots are, you aim 8 o'clock on the rim of the plate, you'll tear that plate to pieces. Last time I had it out, there was only three positions left to shoot. I won the 2 of them. The third one I tied, and the guy got it on the Secret X. But he was handicapped, and I think they just give it to him, which I would have too, but they should have told me. I felt kind of stupid. I was starting to argue a little bit, and then I seen who I was arguing with. I just shut up. But like I say, every time we'd go in and look at our plates, all the plates would be there but mine, and there would be mine. Looked like a damn strainer, you know. That thing is unbelievably tight pattern. Okay, well, this is sort of a fast, hurry up video. It's been 3 days. I figured I wanted to get something on here. Get back to it. Look at that. Looks a lot like a Thompson, huh? I thought it was when I first seen it. Bought that in 1990, I think. It's almost 35 years. I shot it the first year I bought it a bunch. And it's set ever since. Alright, well, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm going to try to start rehearsing what I say so I don't make so many mistakes. Sometimes I watch my video and I say the wrong name or I get the model number wrong, but I hate to go make a whole new video, you know. So, hey, if I'm a little wrong sometimes, you just got to accept it, I guess. Hope you enjoy my video and looking at this here Commando Mark 45. Like I say, they do make these in the pistol version too. I almost bought a pistol once, but the guy wanted a little bit too much money for it. I knew it was going to have the same jam issue because when I pulled the mag out, it was fouled worse than that one, and it was sloppier, so I knew it was going to misfire. He said it didn't, but when you're selling a gun and you're never going to see the person again, you know, do you say everything true or not? I don't know. Well, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We'll see you on the next one.